What's up, y'all? This is Carrington Pritchett, and I just want to send a thank you to all of the Reset community out there. Look, it's only God through the make sure that this podcast reaches the world. I am just so thankful to hear that all of you are enjoying the podcast episodes and are improving in your daily lives to be a better you. This is only the beginning. So I want you all to let me know what specific topics you want me to discuss on, want to talk about, or just want to explore more in. I would love to hear from you. So comment below or email me at Carrington, Carrington, B, Pritchett, at gmail.com. Thank you, and let's get into this episode. Let's be real. Feeling unsupported, it sucks. You're working hard, you're pushing forward, you're trying your best, and it feels like no one notices. No one gives you that pat on the back. Nobody gives you that reassurance that you're doing a great job. But what if I were to tell you that the lack of support isn't the problem? It's actually to your advantage. It took me a minute to understand this thought process or this way of thinking because I had to realize that no one is coming to save you, Carrington, and that's a good thing. Mel Robbins always says that no one is coming to save you, and she's right about that. I love her podcast, and I suggest you all go and watch some of her episodes because you're waiting for validation, but the truth is, no one is more invested in your success than you are. Yeah. Nobody is going to validate your big moments the way you're going to validate your big moments. No one is going to reassure yourself like you're going to reassure yourself. The moment you stop expecting help, you take full control. And I get we want support. We want support from my family. We want support from our closest friends. But support won't make you start. If the only way you'll take action is when others believe in you, you're already losing. I'm sorry, but I had to learn that myself. Think about this. How many people get support and still do nothing? How many people get support and still do nothing? Success starts with you. It starts in the belief in yourself. It starts with you saying yes to yourself, not when they do. When God invested in me to write my book, The Sunday Reset, and you can download for free um, in the link with the links below, or you can order it on Amazon, which I'm proud to say. But when the Lord gave me to write this book, I had to say yes to Him only, not to them, but to Him and myself, because it was Him through me that I wrote this. I could not wait. And like I said in another episode, waiting for validation, waiting for permission from other people to do what you know you're called to do. But I could not wait for my validation from people to tell me to write this. The hard truth about friends and family is you think they should support you because they love you. But here's the truth. People support what they understand or aspire to. When I wrote this book, I thought everybody in my crew was going to download it, was going to purchase it, and a few did. But I had to realize that they're not my target audience. The ones that will understand will buy the book, will support you. If they don't get it, it's not personal. It's just human nature. And I had to accept that. And of course, it was hard. It was hard for me to accept. Man, no one is saying anything about, the success. No one is saying, you know, great job. This is awesome. Or even this podcast, which I'm keeping it low key a little bit, but still at the same time, I've gotten more Um, I wouldn't say, well, some have been constructive criticism and others just criticism. But I've gotten more criticism than, hey, that's great. That's awesome. And guess what? It's okay. It's fine. I'm still going to go on. I'm still going to post episodes. I'm still going to write books. Use that silence as fuel. No applause. Perfect. No pat on the back. Awesome. No, 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 no. Hey, I'm going to buy this many copies from you. And they don't do it. Okay. Every great success story starts with someone being ignored. Mark Zuckerberg started in his garage with a friend with Facebook. You know, so many others started in a small basements in garages from their homes, and look where they are to this day. Millionaires, billionaires, and they only had to say yes to one thing, and that was themselves. Every great success story starts with someone being ignored, and let your progress do the talking. Listen, I was so shocked that my book have reached outside of California into 5 states. And I had to understand when I wrote this book, there has have been more support from people I don't even know. I'm so serious, and it's only by the grace of God and by God promoting the book to my audience that will be inspired by this, by the people I do not even know. And God is going to expose you to people that you don't even know that will support everything that you do. You have to find the right room, the right table to be a part of. Instead of begging people to support you, go where people are aligned with your vision. Go with where people are aligned with what you're doing. Go with people that are aligned with what you're called to do. Go with people that will push you to the next level and not try to pull you down. We call those crabs in the bucket. Go with mentors, online communities, books, podcasts. These will fuel you more than any forced support ever could. I am a testament of this fact. And I want you all to be a testament of this fact that I will be your support and push you right now to do what you are called to do. No matter if they don't support you, they're not your supporting cast. They're not the ones that God has called you to. And you gotta accept that. Flip the script. Lack of support is not a roadblock. It's proof that you're ahead. Stop waiting for others to get to it. You have it. Bet on yourself. Show up daily. Watch them come around you after you've won, after you have been successful. I tell you all that your next breakthrough starts with your next reset. Reset your mind and see that I have to do this for myself. I have to do this for my next generation, my seed, for the world. People need your voice. People need you. People need to see you coming, and they're going to see you coming when you understand that my support may not look like how I thought it would, but it doesn't have to look like how it should because God will support me. God will put my name at the right places. God will put me at the right tables at the right time. I triple dog dare you to write the book, produce the song, start the podcast. You have it in you, but you gotta invest it. You gotta open it up. The gift is waiting to be opened. You are the gift, but are you gonna be open to be shown to the world that I have this gift, I have this calling, I have this burden to do what I'm supposed to do? But will you say yes to it? Will you give yourself a chance? That's where it starts. Giving yourself a chance to do it. And maybe you fail. That's all right. But at least you did it without feeling like you had to wait for validation from somebody to do it. Because you gave yourself a chance. You showed up and did the thing. Listen to me. When you let go, when you let go and let people be people, you're gonna be just fine. I tell you, you're gonna be okay because you're gonna be so happy that you did that. I was so happy when I got this thing, if not this thing, this project, this my baby in my hand for the first time when it was sent to me, and I didn't cry, but I could have, but I didn't cry. I'm not an emotional person, but I let's just say I cried on the inside. But I was so happy because I said yes. And there were times where I was about to back off. I was in the middle of editing. I was going to say, nobody's going to read this book. Nobody's going to be supportive. Nobody's going to say anything. And what if I did do that? What if I did say no? Nobody, people in, I've sent this book off to Chicago, to North Carolina, to Oklahoma, to Texas, to different other places. And then my ebook has reached around the world. What if I said no and my audience that are still supporting, even though I released this on my birthday of last year in June, and they're still supporting? What if I said no? What if? Just the what if. And ask yourself, what if I say no? And this might be the breakthrough that I need. This might be what I needed my entire life that I've been holding off on. That God is saying, look, I've given you the ball now. Are you going to shoot it or are you going to miss the basket? Just point blank, period. Are you going to miss this next breakthrough? I dare you to take that shot, not a drink shot. Take the shot. Take the basketball shot. He's giving you the ball. You know what to do with it. Don't just keep traveling with it. Don't just keep holding on to it. Throw it in the basket and see that you can win, that you can do it. Listen, my reset community, you have the power in you. We're the reset community. We know what to do because our next breakthrough, it starts with our next reset. Until the next episode, let's keep growing and let's keep resetting together.